In this video, we are going to talk about the center and the radius of a circle. Let's review the equation of a circle. X minus h in parentheses squared plus y minus k in parentheses squared is equal to the radius squared. This is the equation of a circle with the center at hk and a radius of r. Let's get started. Determine the center and radius of the circle. X minus 4 in parentheses squared plus y plus 1 in parentheses squared is equal to 9. Now let's compare this with our equation for a circle. I do see that h is 4. In the second parentheses, it doesn't quite match up with our equation. Let's rewrite the equation, and instead of y plus 1, we will write y minus a negative 1. And now I do see that h is 4 and k is negative 1. 9 is the same thing as 3 squared, so my radius is 3. The center of this circle is 4, negative 1, and the radius is 3. Be careful when you're doing the radius. The square root of 9, some students may think it's plus or minus 3, but remember, radius is distance. It will always be positive. Let's take a different look at this problem. I do have a circle, and the center is at the origin, 0, 0. The circle in our problem has been translated to the right 4 places and down 1. The center of my circle is 4, negative 1. From the center, the radius is 3. So from the center, I will go left 3, up 3, to the right 3, and down 3 in order to graph my circle. So we did have a circle with the center at 4, negative 1, and it did have a radius of 3. Let's try another one. The endpoints of a diameter of a circle are negative 2, 5, and negative 2, negative 3. Write the equation of the circle. Now I need 2 things to write an equation of a circle. I need the center and the radius. I don't have either one here. I do know that the midpoint of the diameter is the center of our circle. Let's find the midpoint of this diameter. The midpoint formula is equal to x sub 1 plus x sub 2 divided by 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. So for my midpoint, I will add the x's, divide that by 2. I will add the y's and divide that by 2. The midpoint of this diameter is negative 2, 1. And so the center of my circle is negative 2, 1. Now we need the radius. Once again, I do know the endpoints of the diameter, and I know that the radius is half of the diameter. Well, I could use the distance formula and find the distance between those endpoints and take half of it. Although this is a vertical line, so I could just count, and I do see that the diameter is 8. I could also find the difference in the y coordinates and take the absolute value. So if the diameter is 8, I know that the radius is 4. So I now know the radius of my circle and the center of my circle. I have everything I need to write the equation of this circle. It will be x minus h, and h is negative 2. And don't forget to square it, plus y minus k, which is 1, squared, and the radius is 4. I do have a minus and a negative. That will become a positive, and 4 squared is 16. The equation of this circle is x plus 2 in parentheses squared plus y minus 1 in parentheses squared is equal to 16.